I waited 12 years and you wasted my time. Y'all already know who it be. It's your girl, Youre G.
Hello, this is Nia. What's good from the hood?
How you doing, everybody? My name is Roman, and I'm here at Let's Have a Kiki.
Yeah, I'm up here to fuck it up. Girl, what you want to see, a nipple, girl?
I'm on daddy duty today. I got to put baby girl to sleep.
Okay, so we have the homos waiting. And this is waiting for a married person to leave their spouse for you. Alicia Keys. All right. Nia.
I'm married.
Under what conditions might it be worthwhile? Ever and why? I don't think you ever should be doing it. I feel like a decent kid, I'm waiting for somebody to,
Okay, can I just say something for a second to start this game off? You should not have to wait for no man or any person in between, honey. Know your worth, know what you can do, and you should not be waiting for no married man. Next. Come on, like, what is this? If you don't know your worth by now, girl, or a person in between, don't waste your time. He was married, he got married, end of story. You're wasting your time. Next case.
I love Meg.
Come on with this. Like, what is this? Come on. Like.
Nia got something to say. Go ahead, Nia.
I have a question. So you are saying that it's somebody's work as that they're not loving themselves like that?
What I'm saying is I should okay, let me use myself as an example. If I was waiting for a married man to leave his spouse and he takes God knows how long to divorce this person, I'm losing my worth. I'm not looking out for myself. At the end of the day, this is not what I'm not waiting for no man to be with me. At the end of the day, you should be with me because you want to.
Well,
if you don't want to be, then that's a missed opportunity, honey. On you.
They're being with them. You know, when people get in certain situations, you know, it's some occasions like that. I'm not saying that every occasion is like that. Everything is unique and complex and all that goody-goody. I don't know. You know, I'm a saved, sanctified woman. I don't try to do those things anymore. You know, boom, boom, boom. But at the end of the day, I feel like sometimes when people are in those types of situations where they're know that sleeping with a married man, it's because they're trying to fill the void. And sometimes I think we put too much criticism on people and not allow them to just find that inner filler that really allows them to be going to find what they need, you know. Everybody just don't get what they need, you know, and that's the thing, you know. For me, when I was, you know, thinking, I was looking for something to fill a void that I didn't have, but I found out that wasn't the thing for me. But I didn't ask everybody what they married. That don't mean about less. It's just, hey, I was out having a good time, and that's what it is, you know. So I feel like it can be.
The reason why I asked you this, because I appreciate you asking me that question. The reason why I said it's all about your worth as a human being, I was taught like this. I'm from the old school. My father taught us like this. If a man is not worth your time, fuck him. If he's not going to drop what he's doing, it's not worth your patience. If a man is not going to do what he thinks is right, then it's time to move on and go to the next thing, the next challenge, honey, the next level. Next. If you ain't worth my money or my time, you can go about your business. Because if you can't pay me no attention and you have to make a decision based off of what you need to do, let me give you a reality check. You're not worth my time. Simple and short. And that's just me. That's just how the game is
It's like
played.
this. I'm Mr. Lover, as Youre always calls me. Mr. Relationship, always going to be in love. I feel like it's important to know, sometimes people tend to, be in love with the wrong person. It just happens. But if time comes along and you with the wrong person, you want to be with me, then I'm not expecting you to do anything less than be with me. That's what you want. My thing is, if I'm with somebody and I feel like, man, this is the person I really want to be with, then I'm going to have to man up and figure out a way to end it so that I can be the person I want to be with. I don't believe you should, at the end of the day, you should not get in any situation with anyone that's already involved in another situation. And the reason why I say that is this. Because if you find them in a situation and they leave that person for you or make you wait and then finally leave them, guess what they'll do to you? The same thing that you found them, the same way you lose them. And that's real talk. So you gotta understand that's real life. So I don't want to be with nobody. I want none of the negative energy. I don't want none of that on me. I want to be with somebody that's fully available and can commit to me the way I can commit to them. I don't want to be with somebody that's already with somebody I know my worth and I'm not settling. So there's millions of people on the earth. I'm gonna settle for you when you with somebody. No, you know what it is. You see what it is. Give you a month or two. You figure it out. Nah, I'm out. I'm gonna keep it moving because I ain't got time. That's how I feel. Miss Youre.
Youre, how do you feel?
Right?
How do you feel about it? Because I'd love to hear your opinion.
I'm still stuck on we're negating that words equal.
I know.
But that's just me. Youre? I think you have a sales job.
I feel like fuck who you want to fuck. Wait. It doesn't identify who identifies who you are with the individual emotionally. And maybe you feel that connection and you feel like you're not going to have that connection elsewhere. So, if you are ready to wait, go ahead and do that. But when it fails, don't be like, you wasted my time. You wasted your own.
So wait, Youre, can I ask you a question? So, Troy, can I use you for can I go back to your example for a second?
Go ahead. You can use me. Go ahead.
So basically, as Troy said for a second, and I want you to correct me if I'm wrong here. You said you should, if you are not going to take the time to work with me and do what I do, I'm not wasting my time. Correct? But no, seriously for a second, let's give a gig where a gig is needed. Because clearly I may not be married and all that, but I know I have common sense. It's to the point where you have to say, honey, it's either you walk away or I'm not going to waste my time. I expect somebody to be with me to be for me. If I'm going to be committed to you, I expect you to be committed to me. It's not a question of you have a choice or not. But that's how you play the game. That's how you play the field.
But they don't. The problem is, the street ain't gonna your niggas because you think that y'all meant for each other.
Exactly.
That person. So your standards isn't everybody's standards, and some people are willing to wait. Some people don't mind breaking families. Some people feel like, they just in a bad situation and they looking for a way out. It's your life, and the way that you spend your time with your life is it's yours. So if you spend 12 years that you could have found love somewhere else waiting on somebody, then the only thing I ask is when it do not work out, don't you make a whole thing. I waited 12 years and you wasted my time because you wasted your own.
12 years a slave, honey.
I get that.
I kind of agree. But I also feel like in some instances, like everybody doesn't have that privilege either. Like and I'm not taking up for people who are being side pieces or whatever. That's not a judgment that I'm making because at the end of the day, I feel like all of us that fuck somebody that was married or in a relationship and we didn't even know about it. So that we had any, like, that's why I'm asking like the question of why are we negating worth versus like who you're dealing with, because at the end of the day, I just feel like sometimes people are in situations that you don't even know how they got there. So that doesn't mean that you're less worthy or you should feel less worthy of, because sometimes we make the wrong mistakes, and we have to figure out how to these are our destinies and our dreams and our lives and to move forward. And sometimes
nobody's saying that negative about Alicia. He's taking Swiss beats from his wife.
I mean, honey, if you're going to,
it's funny though. Do we know every part of their relationship behind?
We don't. But the thing is, it was a contractual agreement through sickness and health.
Okay, but the wife was okay with certain things that happened, and she wrote a book about it and everything. So I mean, everything seemed okay.
Okay, wait a minute, hold on. See, that's where I kind of have to step in for a second. This is where the shade comes in. This is where the kiki comes in at, because this is where I kind of have to catch a gag, bro, for a second. When a woman can write a book about something, honey, either you've lost interest in that man, or you're just basically not even interested anymore, or not even invested. Because frankly, if you're going to do some shit like that, come on, girl. You might as well just call the shade and call it a day. Because that's just straight up bull, if you ask me. You going to write a whole damn book about it. A whole damn book? Come on, girl. No. I'm sorry. Hell no. I'm not having it. No. If you're going to be married, that's forever. You divorce, that's forever. Fine. But it's to the point where you have someone else waiting at the other side of the street, and then this person has hurt feelings and a fucked up heart. What are they going to do with that?
Don't stand across the street there. You don't know about
Thank you. I'm expected to move on. I'm expected to move on, as I've said before.
Got it.
At the end of the day, baby, if you can't step up with me, then you're not worth my time.
Can I say this real quick?
Real quick, we wrap it up.
It was not a tell-all book. It was a blended family. So she wasn't trying to say Alicia was this, that she was saying that it, possibly talking about the joys of how her, Swiss Beats, and Alicia Keys made amends to do a family that's blended. So, that was, even though it was something that possibly could have been something bad or what we thought was bad for them, turned out to be a good situation for them children. So, we never know.
Listen, y'all can go all day because y'all just don't play when it comes to the y'all. Let me ask you a question. The next topic is let me ask you a question. If you guys like what we did, like, comment, subscribe. Please do. We definitely check the comments. We definitely we interact back. You guys like what we do. We do this each and every week. We always have special guests. We also do dope interviews. So check us out. Go follow our YouTube and subscribe, and you'll see what we're doing. Again, this week we have myself, Trolley's Music. We got Nia. We got Roman. And we got Youre. This has been the Homo Talk Show. Y'all. Until next time. Yeah.